Good morning. I am at Seoraksan Mountain at the very entrance. Traffic's really bad today. I am surprised how bad traffic is. I don't know if it's just people driving slow or if there's just a lot of people here. But I'm trying to get to the cable car currently, and that is proving quite difficult, as I'm just in standstill traffic currently. I'm taking a time lapse from the hotel to here, and all the way here was smooth sailing, and then once I got to the entrance of the national park, things are just crawling now. I might hit 10 kilometers per hour at most, but like it's really probably an average of like 2-3 kilometers per hour, which is really just a standstill. And it's gorgeous here. Like, at least the scenery is really nice to look at. I'm hoping that things go smoothly and that things are actually open. I left early enough that there's no like coffee shops or anything were open, and that's kind of crazy when you think about it, that there's no coffee shops or anything open. I mean, that's normal here in Korea. Like, I heard coffee shops actually open pretty late. Even the hotel that I'm staying at, Mr. Slow, it's not just a hotel, it's a hotel and coffee shop. And the coffee shop at the hotel was not open. So I thought maybe I could hit up a 7-Eleven. No such luck. It wasn't open. And so I just headed on out. I just started driving this way and making my way towards Seoraksan. The mountains are just like this rainbow colored, like, they're just gorgeous right now. Like, I'm looking at it to my left here, and it's just really gorgeous. But that being said, I figured, okay, no one's really awake at this time, since none of the coffee shops, cafes, restaurants, nothing's open. And all of a sudden I'm like in standstill traffic, and that's like shocking to me. Huh. At Corona-19, they have a COVID testing center here. It's kind of neat. Anyhow, I will check back in once I actually get to somewhere, at least, where I could probably park. Oh, and as I was talking about, I'll probably be eating this along the route. That is the steamed bread that I bought yesterday. It's still delicious. I warmed it up in the microwave this morning, and I've just been snacking on it ever since. But yeah, it's oh, Naver Maps for some reason is not working for me, and I'm using Waze right now. So Waze hopefully will carry me through to the cable car station. Once everything is all said and done and I'm all done here and I'm ready to go back, I will try Naver again and we'll see what happens. But I'm not all too hopeful, so we'll see. And welcome back. I am out of the car, obviously. I'm walking right now inside of Seoraksan National Park. I understand why there was that traffic jam this morning. Unbeknownst to me, there is a huge, like, temple event happening in the national park today. And there are a ton of monks. I don't know if you see them walking behind me, but there are a ton of monks here. Like, whatever this event was huge. They also have TV crews and photographers. I've seen maybe 4 or 5 news crews coming through. So unless that's just like an every Friday type of thing for them. But I'm standing in front of, I believe it's Singyusa Temple. I'll correct myself in the doobly-doo or in the written part here if I'm wrong. But it's a fantastic national park. I will say it's far more developed than like Yellowstone or Yosemite, if we were to like compare to something that I know back home. Like, I'm walking on well-paved roads, and they're made more for people to walk, with the occasional car that will come through. And what I mean by that is, I actually saw some news trucks just leave. So whatever this event was, I think it just ended. And as I came in, I already bought my cable car tickets, because I figured those would sell out fast, and they are. I mean, I'm lucky because I got here at 10. The plan was to get here at 9:30, by 9:30. But I got here about 10:30ish, I think. And then I walked immediately to the cable car, didn't take any film, no photos, nothing. Just walked straight to the cable car. And I was able to get a reservation for 11:50, so in about an hour. That was about like 20 minutes ago. So I made my way over to this temple. I'm gonna go check it out. And then after I look around a bit, I'm gonna make my way back down to the cable car in order to get on the cable car and make that ride. But so far, this temple is like in the perfect spot. Like all the leaves and all the trees are just changing. There's this huge pine tree right in front of the temple. It's so pretty. Like everything is just so pretty here. So, all right, I'll check back in a moment. And I'm back. I am at Cafe Vangachek. Coffee Vangachek. It's right behind me. It's the name right there. Having my first coffee of the day. Oh, it's sweet. Just an iced Americano. I find it interesting how an iced Americano is actually cheaper than drip coffee. Like quite a bit. We're talking like 1,000 to 2,000 won cheaper. So like about $1 to $2 cheaper. Got to keep an eye on the time. I'm on my way back to the cable car from Singyusa, which that was correct. I got about 10 minutes. The cable car station's right in front of me, so I chose a cafe that was close by. I mean, I don't know if all these people are here for the Buddhist thing, because it looks like there's quite a few hikers coming through. It might just be that it's a famous spot. Also, there are a lot of foreigners here. I've heard a lot of English, so it kind of makes me wonder if they're like some sort of missionary or if they're teachers or students. The reason I bring missionaries up first is most of them have like families. Like there's like 5, 6 of them, you know, husband, wife, and a slew of kids. I think the smallest I've seen is 2 kids, like 4 people. And then I did see like 3 girls that were wearing Korea University sweatshirts, so I assume that they're probably some sort of exchange program. Oh, coffee tastes so good. The ice costs 50 cents. But it's actually, the weather is like gorgeous, so. Oh, I must be doing something wrong. Everybody's eating garlic bread. Like, the monks on the table next to me are straight up just dipping their garlic bread into the coffee, the hot coffee. Whew. I quite enjoyed this trip. I'm wondering what to do. So I go up to the top of this cable car. I wonder what's up there. I've been rushing so hard, I haven't had a chance to like grab like an info pamphlet and actually like read it. And like I'm looking around now and I don't see any information anywhere. Maybe at the cable car booth they'll have something. No, and I don't think I've mentioned this before, but when I came in to park, parking is $5, but whatever. The guy had like this special spot for me that was like way out of the way. And I'm kind of worried because I parked up there and it was like this crazy thing where the car wouldn't make it up this steep slope and it rolled back like 3 times and the guy's like, just gun it. And so I did and I made it, but I'm wondering how am I supposed to get out now, so. I hope he doesn't park anyone behind me. But yeah, maybe all the cars are on. I don't know. It is a cluster. I'm sorry. I mentioned the garlic bread and how all the tables are eating it. Inside, they bake garlic bread. It like smells of garlic inside. It smells so good. And so I'm kind of wondering, did I mess up by not buying any garlic bread? The lady just poured out all her coffee on a tree. I wonder if something fell in it. But, it smells like garlic right here too. Oh, my back. Alright, well, I'm pretty much done here, so I'm gonna go get in line to get onto the cable car. I will check back in a moment, probably when I'm in that line. And welcome back. I am pretty much at the top of Mount Seorak, or Seoraksan. This is, it's pretty crazy. Like, this is definitely one of those places where it's like, if you're stupid and die, it's your fault. There's no stairs or anything here. This is more of what I'm used to when I'm seeing like a national park. Actually, I would say this has less than what I'm used to seeing at like a national park. At least national parks would have like some sort of fence or something to block you from falling off the mountain. But this place, it's like, if you fall, you die. That's it. They do have warning signs that says that you could fall, but overall, the views from up here are amazing. And trying to catch my breath. Thinking I'm gonna break for tea or lunch here. And I just finished a call with my mom. I actually lost, the call dropped. So the next market I go to, I think she wants me to pick up some items, so I'll do that for her. It's cool because I have a totally empty suitcase that's going home. I'm thinking about putting one of my carry-on suitcases into a suitcase and just bringing my backpack with me, because like there's really nothing else. People are doing some pretty bold things here though. I'm sorry, that's like just random. This guy that's like right there, he almost fell off the mountain just now. Like he barely caught himself. So another guy actually caught him, so like he fell and he injured his hand, but he's good enough to just walk around still. But yeah, the views from up here are great. The weather is perfect. Don't know what much more to say other than that it's just nice to take the view in. Oh man. Yeah, I'll just find a spot to sit. Oh, maybe I'll try taking up the drone. I don't know. I've not seen any no drone zone signs, but maybe when I plug in the drone, it'll actually say that I'm not allowed to fly here. Like there'll be a limiting factor. I don't see anyone else flying a drone here, but I've noticed that nobody else really has one here. And when I actually take mine out to fly, everybody's always like staring. But this is totally worth the $10 to get up here. Like this, without a doubt. I guess in totality it's what? $20. Let's just go with that, because there's parking unless you take the bus, but you still have to pay for the bus. So the transportation you take to get here, it's 3,500 won to get into here, another 11,000 won to get up the cable car, and then you have to hike up here. So about 20 bucks, I think. It's worth it. The view's amazing, and the phone calls that I made just now, like pretty awesome. My mom like missed the call, so I actually received her call while I was on top of this mountain, and signal is spotty up here. But what's crazy is that at the cable car station, just about 100 meters, maybe 200 meters down the mountain, there's Wi-Fi, so it's real easy to get connection there. It was really clear, and I was able to show the entire valley in its totality, so really awesome. Anyhow, I'm gonna sit down and eat. I'll be back in a moment. Welcome back, and I am deep inside the Seoraksan Forest National Park. About 2 kilometers away from the Ulsani rock. It's behind me that way. But due to timing, I think I'm gonna have to turn around and try to head on back. It's a huge debate. I was just talking to 3 Europeans that just came from the rock, and they said that it's quite the trek, and that even though It's a little less than a kilometer to the base where the rock is. The climb to the rock is crazy because it's just all stairs. And I've already been climbing this mountain quite a bit today. So I'm gonna call it here and just turn around and go back, well, not home, to the next spot though. I wanna make sure that I still have sunlight when I hit the island that I'm going to next. So, Abai Village, that's what it's called. We'll see how it is. This place is gorgeous. I think this is really like deserving of like a full day rather than like splitting it up. Even though I did cut out the DMZ tour that I was gonna do this morning, I'm actually kind of glad I did. And I've spent 4 hours here already, so I think I'm pretty happy with what I've seen. Next time I come, if I come back, or when I come back, instead of going up the cable car, I think I'll actually go all the way down to the rock and probably all the way down to the falls. Both are actually really, really difficult hikes, apparently. That's what people are telling me. So we'll see what happens, but that'll be it for the videos. Oh, that's neat. Some guys are just drinking straight out of the stream, but it's like fast running water, so it's definitely clean.